Welcome to part number 2 of introducing yourself in French. So let's continue with
Vos études, your studies.
In France, talking about your studies is very common in everyday conversation. Students often identify themselves by what they study rather than just saying they are a student. At university, cafes, or even social gatherings, you might hear people casually discussing their license, master, or field of study as a big part of who they are. J'étudie le français. I study French. Please repeat. J'étudie le français. J'ai étudié l'histoire. I study history. Please repeat. J'ai étudié l'histoire. J'ai étudié la médecine. I study medicine. Please repeat after me. J'ai étudié la médecine. J'ai étudié l'informatique. I study computer science. Please repeat. J'ai étudié l'informatique. Je suis à l'université. I'm at university. Je suis à l'université. Je suis au lycée. I'm in high school. Je suis au lycée. Je suis en première année. I am in my first year. Je suis en première année. J'aime mes études. I like my studies. J'aime mes études. Mes études sont difficiles. My studies are difficult. Mes études sont difficiles. Mes études sont intéressantes. My studies are interesting. Mes études sont intéressantes. In French student life, it's also very normal to be quite direct about how challenging your studies are. Saying mes études sont difficiles is not seen as a complaining, but rather as a realistic and honest reflection. At the same time, students often bond over shared struggles, especially during long study hours in libraries or cafes, which are an important part of French academic culture.
Vos loisirs, your hobbies.
Conversations often start quite naturally with simple personal topics like hobbies. So it's very common to hear people ask about what you enjoy doing in your free time. Sharing hobbies is seen as a friendly way to build connections without being too formal. So you'll notice that French people often value balance in life. Talking about sports, for example, food, travel, or culture is very common in everyday conversations. J'aime lire. I like reading. Please repeat after me. J'aime lire. J'aime faire du vélo. I like cycling. J'aime faire du vélo. J'aime cuisiner. I like cooking. J'aime cuisiner. J'aime voyager. I like traveling. J'aime voyager. J'aime la photographie. I like photography. J'aime la photographie. J'aime le cinéma. I like movies. J'aime le cinéma. J'aime écouter de la musique. I like listening to music. J'aime écouter de la musique. J'aime faire de la randonnée. I like hiking. J'aime faire de la randonnée. J'aime jouer aux jeux vidéo. I like playing video games. J'aime jouer aux jeux vidéo. Je fais du sport. I do sports. Je fais du sport. Je fais du yoga. I do yoga. Je fais du yoga. Je joue de la guitare. I play the guitar. Je joue de la guitare. Je joue du piano. I play the piano. Je joue du piano. Mon passe-temps préféré est la lecture. My favorite hobby is reading. Mon passe-temps préféré est la lecture. Mon passe-temps préféré est le vélo. My favorite hobby is cycling. Mon passe-temps préféré est le vélo. For conversation, it's also very common to gently close with a personal note about what you enjoy or plan to do next, rather than ending abruptly. This is horrible. People often turn to the topic of hobbies as a way to keep the conversation warm and ongoing, since shared interests are seen as a bridge for future meetings or friendships.
Votre famille, your family.
In French culture, family is often at the center of daily life. It's very common to hear people talk about their relatives, even in casual conversations. Family meals, especially Sunday lunches, are an important tradition where several generations often come together to share food and stories. J'ai une grande famille. I have a big family. Please repeat. J'ai une grande famille. J'ai une petite famille. I have a small family. J'ai une petite famille. J'ai deux frères. I have two brothers. J'ai deux frères. J'ai une sœur. I have one sister. J'ai une sœur. Je suis marié. I am married. Je suis marié. Je suis célibataire. I am single. Je suis célibataire. J'ai deux enfants. I have two children. J'ai deux enfants. Nous sommes très proches. We are very close. Nous sommes très proches. J'aime passer du temps avec ma famille. I like spending time with my family. J'aime passer du temps avec ma famille. In France, it's also very normal to greet family members with kisses on the cheek, called la bise, even in some cases at larger family gatherings. Family bonds are often expressed warmly, and it's common to stay connected across generations, even when living in different cities.
Votre personnalité. Your personality.
Conversations often include not just what you do, but rather what you are. So it's quite common to describe your personality early on when meeting someone. This helps set the tone of the interaction and gives people a quick sense of how you might connect. Je suis sympathique. I am friendly. Je suis sympathique. Je suis calm. I am calm. Je suis calm. Je suis créatif. I am creative. Je suis créatif. Je suis curieux. I am curious. Je suis curieux. Je suis optimiste. I am optimistic. Je suis optimiste. Je suis travailleur. I am hardworking. Je suis travailleur. Je suis ambitieux. I'm ambitious. Je suis ambitieux. Je suis patient. I'm patient. Je suis patient. Je suis sociable. I'm sociable. Je suis sociable. Je suis honnête. I am honest. Je suis honnête. In everyday French life, these kinds of descriptions often come up in small talk, interviews, or even casual introductions among friends. Saying things like this is not seen as a self-promotion, but rather as a simple way of expressing identity and building connection.
Vos rêves et vos objectifs. Your dreams and goals.
In France, people often enjoy talking about their future plans, personal projects, and ambitions over a long lunch at a cafe or during a dinner with friends. It's common to discuss not only career goals but also dreams related to travel, learning, culture, and fulfillment. This is where your French starts sounding more natural and personal. Mon objectif est de parler français couramment. My goal is to speak French fluently. Please repeat after me. Mon objectif est de parler français couramment. Je veux voyager en France. I want to travel to France. Je veux voyager en France. Je veux améliorer mon français. I want to improve my French. Je veux améliorer mon français. Je veux créer ma propre entreprise. I want to start my own business. Je veux créer ma propre entreprise. Je veux aider les autres. I want to help others. Je veux aider les autres. Je veux découvrir le monde. I want to discover the world. Je veux découvrir le monde. Je travaille chaque jour pour atteindre mes objectifs. I work every day to achieve my goals. Je travaille chaque jour pour atteindre mes objectifs. When talking about goals, French speakers often use expressions such as avoir des projets, to have plans or projects, and réaliser ses rêves, to achieve one's dreams. Rather than focusing only on success, many people in France place great importance on personal growth, cultural experiences, and enjoying the journey along the way. The common idea is that life should be both meaningful and enjoyable. Comme on dit souvent en France, il faut profiter de la vie. You have to enjoy life.
Présentation de soi. Self-introduction.
Okay, let's do everything all together, and as always, you repeat after me. You know the game. Bonjour à tous. Je m'appelle Marie. J'ai 28 ans. Et je viens du Canada. J'habite à Montréal, où je travaille comme ingénieur. Pendant mon temps libre, j'adore voyager et découvrir de nouveaux endroits. La lecture fait aussi partie de mes passions. Comme l'apprentissage des langues. Je suis une personne curieuse, ouverte d'esprit et toujours optimiste. Mon principal objectif aujourd'hui est de parler français couramment. Et je suis très motivé à progresser chaque jour. Enchanté de faire votre connaissance. Great, now you know how to introduce yourself properly in French. And of course, as always, I created a handout with an overview and some tasks for you to practice. You'll find it in the link here downstairs in the description. And yeah, that's it. Merci beaucoup d'avoir regardé cette vidéo. À bientôt.